A mom went viral on TikTok for ranting when her family went on holidays for March break, and she realized she forgot to pack her clothes because she was too busy organizing everything else. So talk about that. How moms are kind of responding to this. We've got parenting author, co-founder, Mabel's Labels, Mama 6, Julie Cole. Hey, we got content creator, host of this Family Tree podcast, Mama 2, Alex Cunningham, back on the show. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Sorry for that little frumble there. Okay, so let's get into this. So I don't do the packing.
Right.
When on trips. I do a lot of other stuff. I do laundry and other things. Packing is something that I don't do.
God, shocked.
Yeah, it's so I don't know. Why has this gone viral?
Yeah, it really did resonate with people. Did you find that in your community?
100%.
Yeah.
It resonates. So I polled my community about it.
Yeah.
98% of them do the packing in some way, whether it's physically doing it, whether it's the unseen labor of creating lists and delegating.
Right.
98% of women are doing the packing.
Right.
And I would love to be above this and come here and say, I have the answers. We went to Mexico, I packed my clothes, my kids' clothes.
Yes.
I refused to pack my husband's clothes, but I folded them and put them in front of his suitcase. And I said, how the heck did this happen? Like, how did I get here? And I think it was from when I was on mat leave, seriously, the momentum of just doing things on my own.
Right.
And then getting frustrated if somebody else did them a different way.
There is that, and then there's also that sort of weaponized incompetence that can sometimes happen where people do it wrong. So you're like, well, I'll just do it so I know it's done right. But I will say, I have feelings about this one because these kids are not like your kids' ages or your kids' ages.
Yeah.
They're 9 and 12.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 9 and 12, they should be packing their own stuff, as should your husband. If you get there with kids who are tweens and they don't have clothes, that's on them. Like, Mom,
But that's what Mom's worried about. Mom's worried about that they don't have the proper stuff.
Right,
So
and then you know what happens? It's a natural consequence. Oh, you only packed one bathing suit, you've got one bathing suit for the week. Oh, you didn't pack any shorts, you're gonna have hot legs all week.
Yeah.
You know, like let them learn that way. And you can coach them.
You
can
didn't
make
pack
them
any underwear?
Yeah, good luck with
Tim?
that. Yeah.
You know what it comes down to, I think? Having the talk.
Exactly.
And like any talk, it could be awkward. There's going to be a lot of questions. But this talk is about, hey, here's what you can do to help, whether it's your spouse or your kids. Here's how I need to be helped. Have them shadow you. Do it together like it's the first day on a job. And you need to sometimes show them. It takes a lot of, that's intensive labor on our part.
For sure.
But if you want that like perpetual cycle to end of being the default parent, I think you need to do something.
You do need to do that because if you, it's that whole thing. If you keep doing it for them, they'll never learn. And sometimes it takes more time. And you have to invest more to teach them how to do it. But it's worth it in the end. I'm on the other end of this. It's worth it.
But it doesn't. Like packing is one thing. It can just go from daily activities of putting your dishes in the sink, putting
100%.
your dishes in the dishwasher, making your own lunch.
Yes.
Did that as a kid. Like we're fighting this right now too, because myself or Liz are making the lunches for the kids, and but they're getting to the age where they should be able to make their own lunch because there's something about that.
My mom made my own lunch until grade 12.
Oh yeah?
I don't know. I've survived as an adult, but I do plan on doing it different with my own kids.
Did she make good lunches?
She made beautiful lunch.
Oh yes, right. Maybe that's
lucky.
fine. And sometimes moms do like to make lunch. Okay, moving on. This one's tough because news out of the States this week about another school shooting. I'm sure everybody in the parenting space is kind of feeling this one. So you have small kids, Alex. Yours are a bit bigger, Julie. So how do we talk about this? Right. Do we talk about this?
Well, there you go. I mean, people have different approaches to it. My kids are bigger, so obviously this is a conversation that we're always having. This is dinner time conversation for us. This is like we share articles on our Fam Jam text group. Like my kids are really like woke and like watch the news and pay attention and have big opinions about things. So for us having older kids right now, yes, but when they were younger, it was all about, for me, I didn't really shelter them. I was more talk in an appropriate language and give the information that they can handle.
Okay, we're running out of time, Alex. So I want to kind of quickly get your take on it.
So my oldest is 4.5. So we did not talk about the school shooting. We talk about things if it's situational or if she brings it up. So we've talked about poverty, war. We've talked about families being displaced. And what it is just modeling empathy when we have these conversations and trying to provide a feeling of security because it's a lot. The world's a heavy place.
For sure.
And I don't want her to leave the conversation feeling paralyzed by fear or hopelessness. So providing security, answering questions.
For sure. And I do find if you can get them to take action, like if you,
Yes.
you know, like maybe you as a family donate to the Sandy Hook Promise, or you write a letter to the president, but if it's too much and you're not handling it well and the conversations are hard, you can talk to a therapist.
Yeah.
It's working now, and they're yelling at me in my ear. We'll leave the conversation there, but again, as always, the conversation continues on the next
Absolutely.
Parenting Panel. Alex, Julie, good stuff.
Thanks, guys.
Boring Live on your Friday.